finally, we have now our final speaker of the evening. I would like to call upon Majid Kazmi from Value Ventures, who is going to talk about education to entrepreneurship. And he's going to give us a little bit of an introduction to this and some of his experiences. He's been in Canada for, I would say, a short time, but he has done so much to get involved with the community, to get involved with business, and also to start up his own businesses as well. So, Majid Kazmi.
Thank you for that lovely introduction, Zen. After hearing that, I cannot wait to meet the guy myself. Absolute privilege to be here amongst beautiful, lovely-looking audience. MPP Dr. Shafiq Qadri, President, Canada-Pakistan Business Council, Sameer Dosal, my friends from the community, Assalamu alaikum, hello and good evening. Thank you NexGen for having me here tonight at this beautiful venue and for giving me the opportunity to express my thoughts and say a few words. My name is Majid Kazmi, and while we were driving down here with my friends, we were having this conversation about what really success is all about, what creates success. And I came up with this word momentum, which I think is more important than all the other ingredients of success. And tonight I want to talk to you about this one word, momentum. But before I begin, let me ask you all a question. Show of hands, how many of you in the audience would really want to be successful in life? Whatever your definition of success might be. Show of hands. Come on.
Everyone.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. An overwhelming majority, which is great. You know why? Because now I know I have the right audience. So, what is momentum? Now, to explain to you what I really mean by momentum, let me tell you a real story of someone I know. Now, imagine this. A newcomer family arrives in Toronto. This guy with his wife and a 3-year-old daughter with nothing except their life savings and a bunch of degrees and certificates from a strange land. They go out, they rent a small apartment, and the guy starts applying online for positions in his field. No takers. Month number 1 goes by, no interview calls. Month number 2, nothing. 3, 4, 5, not even one interview call. So their life savings start to deplete, and the little girl starts to wonder, why is daddy around all the time? Fast forward 3 years to the present day, and this unemployed immigrant now sits on the board of directors of the City of Toronto's Workforce Planning Board. He's a strategy consultant at one of the big 5 banks in Canada. He also sits on the board of an international charity that works to provide access to clean drinking water to families and communities around the world. He's also a social entrepreneur, and he helps immigrants start and grow their own businesses in Canada. And he represents 9,000 plus employees at his bank as the co-founder of an employee affinity network. He writes for notable publications like the Huffington Post, and he's interviewed by mainstream Canadian television and radio, and is a mentor, an expert on diversity and inclusion, and he stands right here in front of you, speaking to you. Momentum is the word. So let's break it down. I'll tell you 3 things that I've been able to learn about momentum and how it contributes to achieving success in business or in your profession. Remember what Henry Ford said about positive thinking? He said, whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you are right. That is the beauty of positive thinking. But let's be real. Positive thinking is not enough. Action is important. But merely action is not enough. Action with purpose is important. And you guys did. Merely action with purpose is not enough. So what is it? It is constant forward hyper momentum. That is the stuff that success is made of. So momentum is important. So let me tell you these 3 things that I have learned, and hopefully you'll be able to benefit from that in your profession or business. Number 1, never be content, never be satisfied with where you are. Now that's very important, because what do you mean by giving your 100% effort on something? How do you know? I mean, Can you say with absolute certainty that you couldn't have done better? That there wasn't more in you to give? That you couldn't have run 1 second faster, done one more rep, or scored one more point? How do you know there wasn't more in you to give? So that's very important to realize about yourself, because in reality, there is no such thing as a limit when it comes to human potential. It's a fabricated, completely negative, debilitating idea. So why, in a million years, would you want to put obstacles in front of you when they do not exist? In reality, you can always be one step better, go one step farther, and just realizing that opens up doors. It knocks down walls, and it creates opportunities for you to move forward, thrust forward, and progress. Number 2. So once you know that you cannot be content and you have to move forward, you should also realize that moments are important. These small moments, a handshake, this email that I never sent today, this phone call that I didn't make, these moments, again, moments are the stuff that opportunities are made of. So never undermine the moments, because if you're not willing to ask yourself what is it that you can do in this moment to be better, to do better, you're missing out on an opportunity. What you're doing is you're not being able to achieve a level that you are capable of. Whatever that is, just sitting on the couch watching TV, we all like to unwind, we all like to spend a few minutes relaxing, but imagine if you can take that half an hour and use that to send emails to 3 people who have been successful in their fields, whether you know them or not. Imagine where it can take you. It might not unfold into anything big, but it can probably create a connection that will change your entire life. So moments are important. Moments create momentum. Lastly, and this is something very important for me, have a sense of purpose. Have an inner calling and discover that inner calling. Now, it doesn't have to sound so philosophical. Your inner calling will not dawn on you one fine misty morning in a divine way, but you have to unravel it one day at a time as you go along, doing whatever it is that you like to do. But find your purpose in life. I remember if there was one thing my parents couldn't forget, it was telling us day and night how important it is to be the best of yourself, and how important it is to go out and give society your best, because it is the value that you contribute to the society that create you and your character. So this is the thing that created the moral compass of our life work in the years to come, and this is what me and my siblings learn in terms of developing the sense of purpose in ourselves. So these are the 3 things, my nuggets of learning during the past 3 years that I've been in Canada, and this is all that I present to you. At the end, I would just like to congratulate Zain, Vanya, and Irfan, the inaugural board of NexGen. I would like to congratulate Samir Dosal on this wonderful initiative, and my message to the audience would be, try and make the best use of this forum and make it a two-way traffic. It really has to be about exchange of value. Always look to gain something from the experience of the people that you reach out to, but also look to add value to the person that you're connecting with. Very important. And my last words would be, I'm always available if you want to learn more about my experience, or if there's anything that I can help NexGen with building momentum. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you for being a patient audience, and have a wonderful rest of the evening.